Okay, I've got to admit it, 120.1 kilograms. I was 120.8 kilograms last night, 120.1 this morning, fallen off the wagon. Went down to 117.4, and I knew that this was happening. I knew that I wasn't eating right, and if I needed any extra confirmation, I didn't. But extra confirmation. I'm driving home. I just dropped my daughter off at school on the way home, and I'm feeling, I call it tochus labor. I'm feeling I need to do a bowel movement. It's not, I'm knaping. I'm like clenching my tochus. And then that's when I know, hey, I'm not eating right. Because when I'm eating right, I'm perfectly fine. I don't need, that doesn't happen. I only do my first bowel movement 11, 12 o'clock midday after I have had like a late breakfast, early lunch, couple of cups of tea. Speaking of which, bit of tea. So that's it. So that's the update on that. It's like I've got I just coined a term. It's like I got a fatwa against me, not a fatwa, a fatwa. It's like a religious decree, but in my case, maybe it's not religious. It's who is applying this fatwa on me. I mustn't. If I had to externalize, that could be unhealthy. I could blame my wife. Did she have to make those muffins? I've been on this eating plan, this no carbs, since July last year. Bernice, my wife, was making muffins, cakes, everything. So I can't really blame her. This fatwa, I don't know what it is. Can I blame my religion? Can I blame my culture? Do the Muslims, the Ayatollah, the clerics, they impose a fatwa? Like, the Salman Rushdie, the fatwa. Maybe my culture, my tribe, the Jews, we have a fatwa. Maybe we eat too much. A lot of, we know how to eat. I know how to eat. I was listening to a wonderful interview. Howard Stern was interviewing Barbara Streisand, and she was talking about how she loves to eat. And when the interview's going to end, she can't wait to tackle her breakfast. She was going to have a croissant, a bagel, you name. Barbara was going to do it all, and she said it's in the culture. She's also got a fatwa. Maybe it's more of a cultural. Anyway, you get the idea. I came up with this fatwa idea while I was driving in my car, and I thought to myself, should I use it? Should I use it? Shouldn't I use it? Is it cheesy? Anyway, it's done. I can always maybe I'll edit it out. So what are we thinking today? It's been 3 days since the International Court of Justice announced their decision. Was it a verdict? Was it a decision? It was a ruling. No genocide. Israel is not guilty of genocide. So supporters of Israel are ecstatic. They're very happy. But I'm so confused. I feel like I'm living in some kind of another dimension, a matrix, if you will. Did I take the red pill? Did I take the blue pill? Because the other side of the political spectrum, they're also happy. President Cyril Ramaphosa is happy. Naledi Pandor is happy. Various commentators are happy. They're also happy. Everyone's happy. I feel like, is it just me? The emperor is not wearing clothes and no one's saying anything. Everyone is happy, but so they're all saying we're happy because Israel were told, do not practice genocide. Do not do genocide. So you're innocent. You didn't do genocide, but don't do it. And then make every effort not to harm civilians, make every effort to allow births. I think that was the weirdest one, to allow births. Was Israel not allowing births? And anyway, the crux of it was, do your best, Israel, to not endanger civilian lives. So what was really weird, who was saying this? Maybe it was Prime Minister Netanyahu. We're already doing that anyway, so it's not a problem. I was watching Stephen Marks, who's now got a podcast. He was elated. He was elated. I'm telling you, Stephen had a hard on. In fact, he may have even gone further than just a hard. He was ecstatic. But so I'm sitting here. Am I the only objective person who sees that it doesn't make sense? You both happy? I'm really confused. I don't know. I don't know what. I mean, the Ayatollah was seen jumping around. He was doing the horror. They lifted him up on a chair. They all happy. Everybody's happy. You know, as far as I'm concerned, and I've been saying this since the beginning, genocide, schmenocide. It's like, it's all. It doesn't matter. Whatever's happening to the people in Gaza, it can be a whole lot of different things. At the very least, negligence, war crimes, murder, callousness, intentional bombing. They're bombing left, right, and center. I know. The Israeli Defense Force say they follow various protocols. They check that this and that, and they're not going to harm any civilians. But almost 26,000 civilians have been killed. So yes, it's not genocide, but it's not great. It's not good. So I don't understand what all the celebrations are about. It's like, to me, if I was on the Israeli side, it's a hollow victory. Yes, we didn't do genocide, but Jesus, we've done a lot of other things. So I just don't get it.